Damn it, Doofy. You messed up the fucking audio again.
I suck at it.
Anyway, yeah, thank you to our Patreons. I haven't added some names in. I apologize. Those videos actually take a considerable amount of my time and energy, and we've been adding patrons like crazy lately over the last week. So I will redo it this week for next week. I'm really sorry. I also, so I have a shout out to another channel, but the channel owner changed the channel name on me, and I have to look it up. So we'll just do that in a second. Anyway, so what's up, guys?
What's going on?
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
All right, so JBS is already coming in hot with the comments. Bitch tits in Omaha engaged with police. Omaha and cops for acting like a village idiot, and they intentionally set up the incident to see if cops would respond with weapons, playing the race card. So we're going to play that video, and we're going to talk about it. Oh, but anyway, this stream is brought to you by Top Notch Flips. It is an auction channel. Go check them out, Top Notch Flips. They will be launching the 8th of August. You can go on there and essentially bid on items. They have a lot of items, so check them out, Top Notch Flips. Flips with a Z. We'll put it in the description. Anyway. So, someone said, is this only you guys talking, or can we see some arrests? So we're gonna play the arrest. Pat is our video guy. He's in charge of the arrest video.
Patty.
Pat.
Patty.
Anyway, as always, Sergeant Doofy is with me. We have Pat, and today Morgie is joining us, Taco, and Fizzy. What's up, guys?
So,
Hello. Like that every day.
You got sound?
G'day, everybody. Hi, Pat. Hi, Chalky.
Chalk Boys here. Hey, guys. So we have this video we're playing.
What is he doing?
Do we have sound on that, or?
Yeah, do you hear it?
No. So hold on. X out of your screen share for a minute. And then when you go to do screen share, make sure that you click on share audio on the bottom left corner.
Yeah, I did. Do it again.
Oh. It could
Pat
be
dropped the
Yuki.
ball.
He's been retarded so far tonight.
Always.
this looks like the video of the other day.
Stop giving me pickle juice.
You got sound now?
Do we have sound?
Yeah, this sound is just.
I was just really quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep, we have it.
I wonder if he's going to citizen arrest anyone today.
Apparently, Floyd just almost got shot again right before we went live. Maybe we'll have to check that out too. Like, what the fuck?
How do you walk up on a cop like that?
Like
Right.
that.
He's lucky he didn't get shot.
Right.
My God, what kind of moron do you have to be?
Well, I'd say it's obvious.
Ugh. It- Don't worry though, Josh will get this cop fired too.
He's
Thank
already
you so
made
much,
that
Murph, for
claim.
you're amazing, and I love you too. Look at this guy.
Oh man,
Murph.
nice Murpha.
You know what? And what the caption to this video was "activist gets arrested at gunpoint." That was really misleading. Like, this is not gunpoint.
Sir, he's not resisting. He's not resisting.
He is resisting.
As he's twisting away from him.
Right.
Okay, we're trespassing right now. Come here.
I don't think Josh knows the definition of it.
Son, turn around. Grab my phone. Okay, grab my phone.
Let's drop it on the
Go ahead,
ground.
grab
Can I get it?
Go ahead, yeah. Absolutely.
Keep recording, keep
You're more than welcome to. Keep recording. What you do need to stop resisting, okay?
I'm not resisting you. I'm not even involved in your stuff.
Keep recording, dude. You're not doing nothing illegal. That's fine. What I'm being trained for. Trespassing. Trespassing? Yeah. I'm not trespassing, sir.
Hey.
This is public building. Please hold my phone. Keep recording.
Well, I gave him credit for wearing a mask at least.
You know,
Right.
yeah, you're going in the back and forth.
So do you think Josh is?
Keep going.
I don't know.
But this is an oddity.
This is entertainment.
Do we jump to that live stream? Somebody saying Josh is about to get his ass kicked.
Oh, yeah, we should jump to that live stream then. He's doing it. Don't worry.
Yes, please.
Gunpoint.
Gathering, making a mob here. Yeah, hey, listen, bro. You shouldn't film when people's kids are around, man. You give up your rights at certain points. You know what I mean?
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
The Constitution is scaring you? Imagine living in North Korea. Imagine living in North Korea, man.
We should take a fucking pool to ship Abrams off to North Korea. Go on it, North Korea, you piece of fucking shit.
Tonight for putting people in fear for filming.
We meet the goal in 10 minutes.
I'm serious.
But
Yeah,
Josh,
absolutely, Karen.
but Josh talks about resisting arrest
Right here.
or resisting. But has he fucked anybody willingly?
The answer to that is no.
He's glad we did because now no one can make complaints against him that didn't exist.
I gave you that I loved everybody, and you guys keep running disrespect.
I don't see anyone in
This ain't
cuffs though.
disrespect. This is law. Hey, go home. We the people. I wear this flag. You didn't earn the right to do that.
We the leeple.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Didn't disrespect you. I made a statement. Free
He's
speech.
not wearing a flag. He's wearing Puma
Right here,
again.
Karen. Bye, Karen. Bye, Karen.
This for me? I've done nothing wrong. I appreciate it. Have a good
Bye,
night.
Karen.
I appreciate it.
He moved on from Bye Felicia.
To buy Karen, yep. I'm dead serious though. I will make a fundraiser with the expressed goal of sending Abrams to North Korea. If we don't meet the goal, then we'll just give the money back. We'll refund everything. But I'm serious. You guys think that we should send Josh Abrams to North Korea? Because if
I
he's such a
donate.
fucking freedom fighter, go audit a communist country. Do it.
He has a
Do it.
criminal he has a criminal record. They won't let him out, and they won't let him in the country.
Well, let him know because supposedly North Korea is supposed to have the COVID virus, and they have no way of, doing anything about it. So send him over there.
Oh, okay. And Sancho, what's up, my guy? Let's talk about the copyright issue real quick. And then we can go back to News Now Omaha getting arrested and almost shot and all that good stuff and why, they're fucking retards. But I use the R word all the time. I don't even give a shit anymore. I really don't. It's my free speech, guys. Retard. Anyway, Josh wants to talk about the Constitution, freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. He's a big free speech activist. Pat, you have the clip of him, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and play what Josh Abrams feels about free speech. I like that idea right now. It's a good idea.
Talk about those Christina videos.
No. We have, okay, so listen to this. We'll be quiet for this. Listen to this. This is what Josh thinks about free speech, really.
Not hearing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, one second.
And from when I did definitely, but we got 4 different channels taken down in the past week. This is a fact. I have the removal things on my fucking account from when I did copyright strikes and from when I did defamation. It's not called defamation, but whatever the fuck it's called. 4 channels taken down. The next one going down, Degeneration Nation.
Huh.
You get 3, you're gone, and I don't give a fuck. Okay, I already get a backup channel under someone else's name that has fucking 8,000 subscribers right now. I don't care. I'm going after these people.
Here's the thing. If people would stop running around lying about all of us, number one, and posting shit about us as though they are facts, and they run around and they say that for example, everyone knows the shit that's gone on with DFK. And then here old Shitzo there runs with it as though it's fact. Never, ever, ever.
So, yeah. He is abusing the DMCA copyright system to take people's channels down because he disagrees with what they're saying, and then is bragging about it and threatening now Degeneration Nation, which is a really fucking dumb idea. Now, Degen, you edit your videos, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen them. That's fair use. You're adding commentary, you're transforming the content. It's covered under fair use. Any copyright strike done against Degeneration Nation at this point is an abuse of the system. But Josh doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. He's proud of it. He took 4 channels down this week, guys. And here's another lie that he told. Defamation, you can't claim defamation on YouTube through their system in the United States. They don't have that option. Right? So people can talk as much crap as they want about you, and you just kind of have to grin and bear it. That's fine. Like, YouTube doesn't handle that in the US. So what he is doing is he is filing frivolous copyright strikes against people's channels to get them taken down, knowing it's a 3 strikes, you're out. Like, I mean, come on now. That's free speech. That's a free speech activist. He can say whatever he wants to that lady on the street that we just watched, and that's fine. But you can't claim, truthfully, that he is a woman-beating, felonious piece of shit without worrying that he's going to exploit a system to get your channel taken down.
That's accountability.
Yeah.
Thank you, Murpha, again.
Thank you, Murpha. Yeah.
Yes, but it's accountability for everybody but Josh. That's the whole problem. Everybody but Josh and anybody who follows him.
Yeah,
So,
rules for thee, but not for me.
Yep. Accountability is supposed to go both ways.
And you know what? He knows what he's doing is wrong, and that's why he says, I already have a backup channel with 8,000 subscribers on it. Because if you abuse the copyright system, you are liable to have your own channel taken down. If people were just stealing his content, right, and not adding anything to it, no edits, no commentary, nothing, that's a fair copyright issue, okay? Go ahead. Strike it as much as you want as the day is long. That's legitimate. But when you are going after people who are putting more time and effort into reworking your videos than, frankly, you do when you first produce them, and they're adding their own commentary and they're transforming the content for their own channels, that's not a copyright issue. That's abusing the system. And that's exactly what Josh Abrams is doing. So every time that he claims that he's some sort of champion for the First Amendment and a big fan of free speech, it is hogwash, just like everything else that comes out of his fucking mouth. Everything else.
but it's a standard MO. It's like nobody gets to criticize me because I run the narrative sort of thing, and
right.
That's what he's trying to do, you know.
Someone just asked if we have a backup channel. As of right now, no, we don't have a backup channel because it's all or nothing. I stand by everything that we all put out on this channel. I 100%. I stand by everybody who contributes. I stand by everything that I say out of my own mouth. I stand by everything that we do. We always make sure that we edit the videos when we're using other people's content to add commentary to it, obviously, because the niche that we're in, we are critiquing other people's work a lot of the time. But I always make sure that, you know, we are within the confines of the copyright laws. I make sure that everything that we say is factual, accurate, that, you know, in the case that we do make a mistake, there's always an avenue for us to correct that. Like, I stand behind everything we do so much that I don't even feel like there is a need for a backup channel at this point. I don't.
Vilified.
Oh, Vilified's here. Hi, Vilified. Yeah, but anyway, back to this gunpoint arrest. We should probably play that one more time because a lot has transpired from here to there. But, you know, let's break that down a little bit. So if you don't mind, Pat, we'll play that one more time.
Okay.
For your viewing pleasure and for those who were late.
Right. And for the fact that I just veered off into another freaking tangent.
Guys, I'm live streaming for our protection.
Oh my God.
We have the Sheriff's Department, Indiana. Yeah, we have the Sheriff's Department in Indiana drawing down on gunpoint. Gotta share this video. Filming while black. Filming while black. There's no RAS, there's no PC to have this man drawn at gunpoint. Governor's mandate orders that people wear a mask. So what happened is he's standing on a sidewalk with.
I don't think I'm on the same video I was on.
No, I think this is a different one.
Or if this is the one that just happened today.
I think so.
I mean, well,
I
you
think
can see in
it's-
the description.
I think it's the Abrams cut.
Well, no, because Abrams was on the last one too.
Oh, that was live. That was live.
Yep,
that he
that's
had up
live.
15 minutes
Yep,
ago.
that's
Yeah.
live. So this would be a second time that Floyd Wallace has almost gotten his ass shot. One thing that I noticed from that last clip that we just played, though, is that he doesn't seem to be particularly. I mean, he keeps approaching as the officer has his weapon drawn. So
You want me to play this one again?
yeah, we'll play this one again.
Don't see something like that every day.
Not exactly the brightest bulb.
He's
No.
like crawling.
This is how you commit suicide by cop.
This is sketchy as shit. Yeah.
It's totally normal behavior. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Or a balaclava, you know,
I mean, really.
crawling around.
And don't forget to thumbs up this video if you haven't already.
Playing fucking manhunt right now.
It's what it looks like. Broad daylight manhunt. Or taser tag.
Like, dude, Josh, let me grab your balls if you had some.
Officer, tase me.
The poor man's version of what do they call it? Call to duty.
Okay.
What are you doing? Why are you bothering the fire?
That's a good point by Murpha. Josh is totally using this guy.
Oh, 100%.
He doesn't care if he gets shot or jailed or.
And Josh is a very safe distance away this whole time, too. Do you notice that?
I thought that was coincidence.
Look at my friend over there running away too. He's like, screw this noise.
Right, but he's so far away that he has to zoom in on this shit.
Well, I meant the other guy that was walking on the other side of the street.
You know, he just came back with his fucking socks all the way up to his thighs.
Oh, that's whatchamacallit, Bronson.
Involved in your stuff.
He even says, "I'm not even involved in this." To the officer, I'm not even involved. I mean, he is.
Hey.
He showed up.
But you ever notice how Bronson, if the police officer dare to touch Abrams, that Bronson's going to jump in? But why aren't they helping this guy?
Yeah. No, they're just watching.
Yeah.
And if anything, the next clip that you just played, Pat, kind of proves they're setting this up, and every time that obviously this particular incident did not achieve the level of provocation that they were hoping for. So we just saw another clip where they went back from today, and yeah, at that point they really did have this kid at gunpoint.
So I said he's trespassing on public property.
That's
Sadly,
Hoosier News Now over there on the side of the car.
Yep.
sadly, this kid's gonna get shot. I hate to say it, and I don't want to see it, but I have a feeling he's gonna get shot one of these times.
They're pushing him.
I mean, especially after this video right there, him running up on the cop like that.
Yeah, they're pushing him too.
This is a perfect example of why Josh is such a bitch. He gets everybody else to do his dirty work for him because he's too fucking gutless.
Right.
On a public place.
Every fireman saw it too. Yeah. They just now opened the door. They didn't see anything.
Well, what they don't know is we were filming from the.
I do see that Heidi McKay is in the comments. I'm not going to shit on Heidi. Like, if she wants to come up and share her opinion, that's fine. I don't have anything against Heidi. If anything, we need dissenting opinions here.
You guys two, go up to that telephone pole right there. Back up to that telephone pole across. Gentlemen, this is now an emergency incident area. You need to back up 150 feet, please. That's the law.
Can you tell me where the 150-foot mark is?
I'll give you a general description over there by that pillar. Is that a tape measure? I don't have a tape measure.
Will you make sure I cross the street safely since there's no.
Wait for the crosswalk. That's totally
Who carries around 150-foot tape
They
measure?
are citing a law. So, an emergency incident area, they are supposed to tape it off, but it's 150 feet. Unless I'm standing on private property, I think we can just cross the street right there.
They're in the middle of an incident. They've got a bunch of fuckwits surrounding them, and he wants it tape. How fucking stupid can you
No,
get?
we got more subscribers than them. They're shut down.
The officers go, let's 6 25-foot tapes so we can mark this off.
Huh? No, I tried to trip it. Where I'm from, when it gets to the countdown, if you push it twice, you can trip it.
I think they should just measure by just flipping him on the ground several times till they figure out what 125 is.
Or mace him like they did to Glenn.
Yeah. Legitimate, he just makes shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's about, 125 feet? It's about 21 Abrams.
Bronson.
Little Abrams, you mean?
There we go. We go by his little cocktail wiener and take about, 18 hours of fucking rolled out.
Property.
Yeah, that's right. Excuse me, officer, but how many Abrams erections am I away from the from private property? So yeah, that's probably enough of this video anyway, but Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
We have some more people joining us. I'm going to try to arbitrate this too so that nobody's talking. So Avalon 4, welcome.
Good evening, everyone.
It's fake Patrick Roth.
Yep. Fake Patrick Roth.
Hey, Avalon.
Hey, Avalon.
And Harry is with us. Hey, Harry.
Hey, Harry.
Hey, Kate. Hi, guys.
Always good to have you. And of course, the one, the only Kenny Klein TV. Kenny, how are you?
Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
I'm doing all right. Had to join
Kenny.
after I saw Josh. After I saw Josh and his, I can't believe he actually said, "You didn't earn the right to wear this flag." What the fuck is he even talking about?
With his flaky tattoo.
Right.
We the Leeple.
The one thing I wanted to say, I'm sorry. The one thing I wanted to say was that cop had every right to tase Omaha when he walked up on him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's looking
I
at
would
getting
lit his
shot.
ass up.
Yeah, so Harry, you are obviously currently law enforcement. What's your take on the situation? Professionally.
You said 100%. I mean, they're setting this kid up to get shot. They keep your hands out of your pockets. Say what you want. I mean, people have been shot for less, bringing out cell phones, bringing out combs, bringing out brushes. The cop doesn't know what's in your pocket.
Right.
Well, we're running up on him.
Right. And I mean, and you said it best. I mean, Josh is hoping to catch somebody shot for clicks and views.
There needs to be a law against that, and it needs
Dead
to
set on
be
going viral.
specific. It needs to be specific so that it doesn't infringe on honest freedoms.
See, that's where it gets really, really difficult. And I think that's where, like, and we come back to this conversation a lot on this channel, really, though. We're balancing rights and responsibilities, right? Because just because you have the right to do something technically, maybe, because, you know, it's always a gray line, doesn't mean that you should, because you still have a responsibility to society as a whole. And in, you know, really pushing the boundaries of those rights, you can end up restricting them because obviously, you know, Avalon, I'm not picking on you here, but we just had somebody in the panel voice like, we need to enact laws to combat this, right? And it's a slippery slope whenever you start putting more restrictive laws in place, right? Because it's very hard to differentiate all the time from legitimate, quote unquote, legitimate freedoms with, this abuse of what we perceive as freedoms. It's hard to balance, and I mean, that's why, we have appeals in the Supreme Court and everything else, but it's a slippery slope. Yes, Gary W. has it exactly right. Just because you have the right to do something doesn't make it the right thing to do. Right.
Well, then when you start passing these laws, it just solidifies what these asshats are saying.
Oh my God. Sorry, not you. Mike Taylor is in the freaking chat. Hi, Mike. Josh doesn't have anything to do with it. He has tons of videos with this type of style. Mike, buddy. I feel bad for you. I do. You are like a Faces of Meth poster, and the words that come out of your mouth are some of the dumbest drivel that I've ever seen in my life. But no, Josh had everything to do with that because he was filming it. It was on his channel. Yeah, come on up, Mike, if you want to dumb down our panel. We have room for you.
Oh,
too.
shit.
Mike,
Oh my God.
Mike, if you ever stop short, your fucking feet.
Is Mike an auditor?
No, Mike's
No.
in love with one hot gal.
Probably a
Mike
groupie.
is an auditor groupie. So there's
He's a
two.
sympathizer. Okay. That's fine.
Thank you, Guamito. It's good to see you. Or Guamito, it's good to see you too. I still find the whole Josh thing questionable, but you do you, boo boo. Mike Taylor is an auditor groupie.
The other thing is too, I mean, if brain dead Omaha, whatever he calls himself, gets himself shot, the cops are completely vindicated because that's an entrapment. What they're doing is entrapment.
But I find it interesting that Floyd has yet to put up his from his version of that arrest video. I'm wondering if Josh told him not to do it.
Thank you, SRT, to go, by the way. I don't think that he will because he's the one who's stuck. He's saddled with the open case, right? Like, he's the one who's stuck with the arrest and the pending criminal charges. Josh is not. But again, what I was getting back to, Mike Taylor, with all due respect, you fuckwit. Josh has everything to do with it because he's there. He's orchestrating this content. He's posting this content, and he is profiting off this content as well. So, yeah, he has everything to do with it.
He probably won't release his phone to help out Floyd either.
Mike Taylor, do us a favor, bro. Go to your toilet, make yourself a cup of coffee in the coffee maker you inexplicably keep in your bathroom, right? Come back, drink your toilet coffee, and have a conversation with us. Until then, kindly shut the fuck up. Okay.
Come on, Mikey Doodles.
And no, it wouldn't technically be entrapment, I don't think, because entrapment is a legal term that is aimed at the government, right? So like the government can be guilty of entrapment, average citizens cannot, but it still doesn't. I mean, the officer is justified in at least tasing this guy. Yeah.
Well, extenuating circumstances anyway, if you want to put it that way. But
well, if you notice, they're not pulling this shit at night, thank God, because I mean, it would be a different outcome.
Oh yeah, he'd be dead. He'd be very dead.
And I like the way Josh downplays it. Oh, filming white black. No, it's being handcuffed, acting like an idiot.
Yeah, you're in camouflage.
If I did that, I expect the same thing.
Right, definitely would. Okay, Mike, that's fine.
You're wearing a baklava, running around, squatting around in an assaultive position, like you're going to do something. It's not a mask you're wearing a fucking baklava. That's what our TAC teams wear.
He's wearing a baklava, not a baklava. A baklava is a Middle Eastern sweet.
It's a Greek dessert. Mike, you can say that you haven't done meth, but your face says otherwise. So anyway, just saying.
And then you're bobbing for French fries.
Baklava.
Yeah, baklava is it baklava or baklava? I've always said baklava.
One's baklava and the other one's baklava.
How do you spell it?
I mean, take aside the way that he's dressed, because you could walk around dressed like that and probably get away with it without any police interaction. But, add in his posture, the crouching, the crawling around on the ground, like, yeah, you're asking for trouble. And then when the police try to approach you and you are evasive and then try to run at them, like, what do you think is going to happen? Now, I have put in a request for the police report and the 911 call on that Unfortunately, bear with us, guys. All of our public records requests right now are like super slow
Bottleneck due
because
to COVID.
COVID, yeah. But I'm curious to say to see if I'm curious who called the police in that situation.
Someone posted that they were watching the cameras outside the fire department. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that was someone else had posted that.
We'll find out.
Actually, if you listen to the cop, he does actually say, "What are you doing? What are you doing around the fire station there?" So it sounds like the fire station guys actually called the cops.
And rightfully so.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you.
Right.
I mean, he's got if you watch him, he's got his camera in his right hand, and you could think that was a gun.
Absolutely.
As he's getting up off the ground there. The mask is a balaclava, and a baklava is a sweet. Okay?
Yeah, baklava.
Tomato.
Now, Bruce is saying that Floyd did actually release his video about 5 hours ago.
But after he got finally stopped, you could just see how jittery and how edgy he was, and it was just. I'm surprised he didn't get shot.
Josh also
even at
posted
that
another
point.
video today about he threw a tantrum inside with a sergeant about them.
We're gonna get to that one too. Yeah. Yeah.
Owned.
Did you
Yeah.
did you hear about the guy who went in after that little kid?
Yeah, that was awesome. That was Dejan's latest. Was it Dejan? Was that yours?
Schrodinger's cat.
Sure, that's right. Yeah, that was awesome.
So, I mean, on that note, because it's all intertwined, I guess we could go on to the video of Josh's temper tantrum over his misunderstanding of the Fourth Amendment. We'll put it that way.
Oh, jeez.
And probable cause.
Josh's misunderstanding of everything.
Yeah, I was like, wait, he understands something?
No, he doesn't. I'm okay with it. No, nobody shit on Guaidó. I love these like people that come in all adversarial. I'm sorry, but people are all like, yes, Jeff, she's Australian. People attack these guys that come in or whatever. Like, I know the frauditors call them trolls or whatever. I think they're more like rabble-rousers or whatever. But I love you guys. You keep us on our.
I think it's great that you welcome them. Even well, and then you
Oh
you
my
rag
gosh.
on them real
I
good.
do. I welcome them. Like Mike Taylor here, who was still debating his meth addiction. Maybe it's heroin. I don't know. All I know is that like you have more craters on your face, sir, than the moon.
The pits.
It's bad. Who keeps a freaking coffee maker in their bathroom next to the toilet? It's bizarre.
He got chicken pox 5 times. He's
Yeah,
fucking
and
out.
obviously I'm not happy with News New England right now. Freaking Brian Sessions, that stupid piece of shit. Do you know he actually had the audacity to say that he made us what we are today? Number one, we're not. We don't even have 9,000 subscribers. We're not a big deal, Brian, but we are like comparatively a bigger deal than Brian will ever be, right? I'm like, where the fuck does he get off saying this? And he is consistently coming at me with these ridiculous ad hoc attacks. But what
Also,
did he
did
do last
you
night
not
on
have a
screen?
name before?
What?
Did you not have a different name before this name?
That is not me. No. Well, I mean, I was affiliated with that, but that is that other channel that I was affiliated with, which we will be getting into within the next month or so, is another scam problem that unfortunately happens. Oh yeah, no, they were terrible. But it's only one person, I should say that. But not ready to go there yet today. But the point is that number one, we're not a big deal, but number two, he had absolutely nothing to do with anything that we do. And he is constantly coming at me, but he was on stream, I think it was last night. I mean, he was swigging the biggest bottle of Fireball whiskey that I've ever seen in my life, straight from the bottle. There's Mike Taylor smoking a cigarette through a disposable mask. This is who we're dealing with here. Thank you. What's up? Faces of Math.
Okay, y'all ain't gonna let me speak.
Oh boy.
Not really.
My guy.
Y'all ain't let me,
My guy.
Y'all ain't let
My
me,
guy.
y'all ain't let me execute the Constitution.
Who is this guy?
I know who it is. It's someone pretending to be Mike Taylor, but doing a
That's what I
spot on impression, really.
That's
Good
not the
job.
real Mike Taylor.
Okay.
But that is a picture of him, smoking a fucking cigarette through a mask. This is what we're dealing with here.
Wow.
Y'all don't do nothing wrong. You crazy. I'm finna go my hook.
Oh Lord.
Did you get your girlfriend's? permission to be on this
I'm
panel?
gonna see all you white people later.
All right, see you later, faces of mess. Yeah, no, maybe we'll get the real Mike Taylor on at some point so he can defend the honor of Josh Abrams, Brian Sessions, and the rest of the fucking garbage pail kids. But honest to God, these people. We can get 10 people on at once, by the way. It could be a full house if we wanted to. Yeah. Did I finally go to the courthouse for the D's papers? For the D papers?
Dr. Pepper?
I'm not sure what the D papers means. I'm sorry. What do you mean with my microphone? No, I'm talking into it. No, I'm not. Okay, there we go. No, I'm not sure what you mean by the D papers, honestly. So I haven't been to any courthouses. I've been remotely putting in requests, and they've been very, very slow to come back. But I'm not sure. Not sure what that means. Divorce papers? Is that what you mean? Oh, we're getting married. Me and No Drawers are getting married. No, I haven't been there yet. We'll get there. But yeah, so we're really getting sidetracked here. Matt Cardona, hi, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, everybody on the panel? It's Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting. What's going on, everybody?
The Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting? That's fantastic. Welcome.
Kind of what I do. I just wanted to join the panel because I spent a couple of days watching News New England's shows, and oh boy, was it horrible.
Yeah, it's rough, right?
The one that really got me going and made me want to talk to you guys today was it was after you posted that video, which was absolutely hilarious and very well edited. And he started talking about you being a bad mom and blah, blah, blah. And I had just spent the day before watching him talk great about Josh Abrams, who may be one of the worst parents on the face of the earth.
Yeah. Oh, I know, it's delusional. And that is the definition of ad hom attack. It has nothing to do with anything current that we're discussing, but they have to throw that in just because. And I don't know. My parenting, it's marginal, I guess. Think about it what you will. It's really not anything that has to do with anything. I can say this honestly. As I have stated before, yes, I have 2 younger children that have been adopted out. I see my children who are adopted more frequently, and I have within the last year, than Josh Abrams has his children who have not been adopted. So just chew on that for a minute. You know what I mean? I maintain regular contact with all my children. Josh Abrams has a couple that, technically he still has rights to tenuously, and he sees them less than I see my children who I do not. So we'll just throw that out there.
He has a couple of kids?
What?
He has a couple of kids?
He does have a couple of kids, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
He's not the father, though.
And
different mothers, too.
What makes it even crazier is, I guess the issue was that someone had said something about his 9-year-old daughter being on the panel, and then he, of course, said, well, she had an 11-year-old son on the panel, and again, that means nothing. However, I mean, the stuff that they talk about on the channel, at one point, Josh Abrams had a female on that channel going through a drive-thru saying the most disgusting things, and I've been in the military, and I haven't heard people talk like he had this girl speaking like his little puppet or his dog, and it's like who would want their 9-year-old on that panel? You know what I'm saying? Like it was
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he doesn't maintain any sort of control over the language or the subject matter with that kid, which is again a 9-year-old girl. Our driver dude has been a fan of you for years, Matt.
I mean, it's disgusting. It's
just. Yeah. But yeah, no, the stuff they talk about is they talk about jerking off and all sorts of just really ridiculous, juvenile, but totally inappropriate things. And again, as much crap as Brian wants to talk about me, I watched him last night get shit-faced on a Saturday night at 58 years old, literally swigging from the biggest bottle of Fireball whiskey that I have ever seen, in a wife beater of all things, just classless, disgusting behavior. That is cause for concern. I'm sorry, but that is.
Especially with his heart.
The only reason why this guy has any subscribers is the couple thousand that actually watch Josh have jumped on with him. And look, I know you guys have went back on the story about Josh buying subscriptions because whatever app you were using wasn't accurate. But I can tell you right now, no YouTube channel goes up by exactly 100 subscribers every single day that aren't being paid for.
I can explain that a little bit anyway. So what ended up, and this is just from our perspective, and again, like I am no fan of Josh Abrams. I think that's probably like common knowledge at this point. But I like to be fair and honest and accurate. So we were looking at Social Blade. Social Blade does not give 100% accurate numbers, and they round, right? So it's always going to be an even interval. So from the outside looking in, it's like this is really suspicious. But when he showed it was more Mitch that looked at them than me, and that's why Mitch had addressed that in a show. I did look at them too. No, I looked at them too, but I don't remember as well as Mitch had them like in his possession and showed them to all of us. But his analytics matched up. I will say that what are we laughing at?
Sorry.
Me?
Sorry. No, it's okay.
No.
Go on.
I'm like, oh God, I'm being dumb again. I will say this. It is suspicious that I did not throw Mitch under the bus. Jesus Christ! He's under my foundation in my basement. We want to be real about it, tied up. But no. I was just saying that Mitch would be able to speak to it better than I could because he actually has them in his possession, whereas I don't. But he has a high subscriber count. His view numbers just don't always match up. But at one point they were, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
And that's where you can tell. And I don't want to. I run a pretty successful YouTube channel myself at Major Wrestling Pig Pod. But I can tell you that all you have to do is look at his views compared to his subscribers. His subscribers and views, they're so far apart. And honestly, when you run a YouTube channel, you're probably, if you've got 1,000 subscribers and you've got 300 views to each video, that's kind of accurate. But we're talking about a guy that's got 52,000 subscribers and a couple thousand to each video, maybe 1 or 2 or 23,000 views. It just doesn't add up as a whole. The guy is obviously doing something different, and you know what? At this point, if that's what he's got to do for his life, because look, the guy's a career criminal. He has made a career out of lying and cheating. Then I guess that's what does, and it makes him feel good at the end of the day.
Well,
he's here in the comments right now. Josh, I don't hate you. I just don't like your behavior 9 times out of 10. But I don't know if we want to. If we invite him up, somebody always gets triggered when Josh shows up. But yeah, show up if you want to anyway.
Of course, Josh is in the comments. That's what he does. In News New England, I mean, the poor old man lets this guy, because look, Josh doesn't want to get on his own channel and lose subscribers. So what does he do? He goes on this old man channel. He bosses them around. He controls the entire conversation. When I was watching the other day, 4 people on that panel, and look, these are people that probably have no real friends, and I'm not trying to be mean, it's just facts. You look at some of the people on that channel, he spoke over everybody, and anybody that tried to have a different opinion, if it was in the chat, they were blocked or they were called trolls, because you're a troll if you have a different opinion than Josh Abrams or if you don't like him. And he just spoke over everybody to the point where he would, like a child, just say the same thing over and over and over again so you couldn't get your point across. Again, I find it entertaining. Like I said, I have a successful channel myself. I have a successful business myself. I just find that this is entertainment to me. But, you guys are pretty awesome with the research you guys do and the stuff you guys speak on compared to a carnival show or an outlaw YouTube channel like News New England and accountability for all. You got to be kidding me. So, that's why I'm here now, and I'm glad you guys gave me the chance to speak, honestly.
I appreciate that. No, I don't think you're entirely wrong. I try to stay mildly objective, not 100% objective, but enough. Like, no, I don't have anything personally against most of these people. Although News New England really does. I mean, he pisses me off. If anything, when I'm looking at it, and again, as objectively as I can be, and obviously I have bias because I do. Josh has his hustle. And although I disagree morally with Josh Abrams' hustle, intellectually, I can respect that it's working for him. I mean, he does not have to work, which, let's be real, he's probably incapable of doing at this point. But he's able to grip his subscribers into supporting him financially. Now we have somebody like News New England that comes around and wants to literally ride the coattails of this. And it was so cringy to me when I listened to that clip that someone had sent me, and his buddy there is starting to say, say, you know, Kate and Masshole would not be relevant except for, and you know that he was just going to say Josh, but News New England has to try to kick open that door and be like, Josh and I. Like, no, you have nothing to do with it. I will give Josh Abrams credit where credit is due. We started on YouTube because we were battling his congenital lying and misinformation, and the only reason I was even started to come on YouTube is because the platform that I was on as I was trying to tell the truth about Josh Abrams didn't meet his subscribers, so I met him where he was. So I will give him that credit.
And listen, Kate, and let me interrupt you real fast if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not you guys weren't, and again, this is kind of like this whole thing to me is a guilty pleasure. I'll be honest with you. But like, so I've watched you guys for a while, and you guys weren't just calling him out. You guys were exposing all these frauditors. And the thing is, I love the First Amendment. I love the fact that we can do what we're doing right now and speak as we want to without being controlled. However, when you have somebody that is talking about the Constitution, being America, and gets horrible American tattoos on their forearms, but at the same time will not abide by the laws that were put place in the same America. And you look at it, Josh Abrams, who was, like I said, a career criminal. And yes, I get that people make mistakes and people should get second chances. Absolutely, that's the American way. But he doesn't stop making mistakes. He doesn't stop. I mean, the armed robbery, the stuff that he did to Danielle that nobody allegedly, I'm sorry, before he tries to sue me or whatever the hell he thinks he does to everybody taking down their channels, which he allegedly did to Danielle. These are horrible and horrific crimes, yet I'm supposed to believe into somebody that has a channel called Accountability for All that takes absolutely zero accountability for what he does day in and day out. I watched a video the other day where he pulled up his, or pretended to pull up his sleeves to fight an elderly man. An elderly man. That makes you a big guy. That makes you somebody that believes in the American way, that you're willing to fight an American elderly person. The fact that you've never done anything to really help this country, which is help their economy by working, which is maybe join the military and fight at battles and wars. You know, and this guy is talking about being American and accountability. Let's be honest. If he didn't get paid by YouTube, this dude would not be doing this. He would still be robbing people by gunpoint. He would still be doing, and he probably still doing drugs, allegedly, just from his behavior, what I think of. Nobody stays up until 4 o'clock in the morning unless they're on something, in my own opinion. But he's just a bad dude. It is entertainment to me. I do love the Masshole Report because you guys do your best to uncover all this bullshit that's put out there. And I got to tell you, for a guy like News New England, who's a 60-year-old man, that speaks like he's 15. It's just unreal that he could come at you for absolutely anything. A person like you,
it's being Josh's lackey. That's what it is, really. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but News Now Omaha is in our motherfucking comments right now, calling us racists.
Oh, okay, racist.
Here we go. Hello, Floyd. I see that you've gone straight downhill since you're fucking Thunderbender, my friend.
I guess everyone's a racist nowadays, huh?
Somebody said that I was a Josh apologist. I'm not. What I'm simply saying is that I like to be fair. So, by saying that, yes, I had some conflict with Josh that got me onto YouTube, which then obviously people paid attention to. Yeah, he lies. We tell the truth. Therefore, that's gotten us some attention. I'm not going to say otherwise. He's obviously not the only one.
And Kate, that's what these people do. Like when you the truth, they end up pulling some bullshit out like racism. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like you want to? I mean, again, allegedly, I know a lot of things about Josh Abrams from other people that I don't even want to speak about. But you want to talk about racism? Dig a little bit deeper into Josh Abrams, if you will.
Oh, I know.
You know, this is a guy, right? I mean, I don't have to say any more on top of that, but. To call you guys racist, I've never seen one racist thing on your channel. So News Now Bumblefuck can probably just shut up about that if we're speaking honestly.
Here's something interesting about Josh too, that came up when I was learning some things. Josh told his probation that he would be gone a couple fucking days to Indiana. He just had court in the morning, and then he had to meet with his attorney, and he'd be right back. It's been goddamn near 2 weeks, right? Like, what are you hiding from? What are you running from, Abrams, really? Honestly.
Oh, he's going to get his bail revoked as soon as he steps back into mess.
Maybe. I haven't seen anything to suggest that is definitively happening. I wonder if it's because he's such a bitch now that he can't do his own auditing anymore. So he's going to have people like lackey Floyd Wallace do it for him.
Needs donations too.
He's a master manipulator. If you watch that News New England, some of the people on that panel, it's a shame. I saw this girl go through the drive-thru, and I felt so bad for her. The fact that this guy's literally feeding her lines in her ear, so she can say these disgusting things. And look, I'm not a flake. It is what it is. However, you got to have a little bit more respect for yourself than to let, like I said, a career criminal. This isn't just a regular person that's doing this for entertainment or something to entertain the masses on YouTube. This is a guy that has allegedly abused a lot of women. Has
not even just allegedly, like definitively, he has convictions. So, and
here we are talking about it, dude. And you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. Like I said, for me, it's a guilty pleasure to watch Americans like this claim to be doing the work of the Constitution when he's never, ever, ever done anything to help out American society. I mean, it's truly a shame, but there are people like this out there, and when he goes to jail, again, News New England and all of his real subscribers and the people that follow him are going to be e-begging for money and are going to have some other excuse for why this guy is actually a decent human being, which, again, if you've seen the pictures of Danielle Bongano, you know that he is not a decent human being. Nobody
those were terrible. Terrible.
Yo, Josh.
You're getting some applause in here. And, of course, Josh is ad nauseum just over and over repeating how much money have I made off of him today.
Yo, Josh, why don't you stop making it about you?
Yeah, but I can honestly say I've made $0.00 off Josh Abrams today. I collected a paycheck on Friday, but that's from a job, which I actually go to work. You should try it sometime.
Hey, hold up. Hey, real quick, hold up. Hey, Josh, any money that we actually make, like, any money that we make, we'll use it to buy you fucking bras, bro. It's all good. It's all going back to you.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to send his ass to North Korea so he can actually fight for some real freedom. You know what I mean? Communist country over there. Go over and audit. Let's send him to Russia and he can go audit the KGB. You know?
And it's
right.
Like,
Get the fuck out of here.
You'll be in a gulag real quick.
Before my current profession, I actually spent some time in South Korea at Camp Humphreys with the military police. And I'll tell you one thing. These are real people doing real jobs. Josh claims to make, I love it when he says this, $100,000 from YouTube, right? However, he e-begs on the constant. It's insane. Oh, help the movement. Help me. I lost my wallet. That whole thing is funny as hell too. How you lose the wallet with $800 apparently, because that's the magic number in Josh Abrams land. That's $800, but much as you fight for civil freedoms and you fight for the Constitution, you're not going to fight for your $800 that was apparently stolen. Are you kidding me? It's just laughable at this point. I'm not even looking at the comments, so I don't know what this guy is saying, but I'm sure it's more bullshit, which is what spews from this guy's mouth every day.
No, that's what he pretty much. He just wants to ask how much money we've made off him today, and the answer is, as always, we have not made any money off of you. Honestly. Let's go into what our money does fund. All right, guys, we've been really open about this. We rent a studio. We have equipment. We do public records requests. We do employ a couple private investigators. Like, at this point, he's looking at me like, what? No, I'll give you the name afterwards. But remember that email I got in? Yeah. Okay. We have expenses. This will be the first month, thanks to all of you. And we were talking about this on the way into the studio today, that we will actually turn a little bit of a profit, but we're splitting that multiple ways because not one person just, is profiting off of this, but that's not the norm. And it's not even what we're trying to do. If we do turn a profit, great. Nobody's going to say, oh no extra money. But, that's not what we're trying to do here explicitly, 100% only the mission. We'd rather put out quality of content first, and if we profit, great. So no, Josh, we're not making any fucking money off of you. We all have jobs. We go to work. That's what we do. And frankly, yes.
I'm sorry. Let me chime in here real quick. Josh lately has this big thing.
I just want to say one more thing before I got to get out of here because I've got some real things.
Hell, somebody was talking.
Oh.
If I could just say one more thing. Look, I don't stick up for any of these guys that do this for auditing. I do, however, really do agree with the First Amendment, how it should be followed. Look, see a guy like Ash Elmo does his auditing America. And this is another guy that's done some really horrible things, as you guys have uncovered. However, you guys talk about him, and you guys uncover this stuff, and other people talk about him. This guy doesn't say anything. He doesn't sell it. He doesn't call people trolls and do all this. He just goes about his business, which is unlike Abrams, I can say. Abrams, if it wasn't for this Auditing America channel, which again, I don't agree with anyway, because SLO is exactly like his name says. He's an ass, and he's done some really horrible things to some really good women, in my opinion. However, this dude Abrams is one of the most triggered people on the entire YouTube spectrum. He's going to continue to be triggered no matter what. He has to make everything about himself, like he's probably doing right now in the comments. I just want to say, guys, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep putting out this information on YouTube, uncovering absolute mutants like Glenn Serio and Joe Orga and all of the rest of them. And let's watch Josh Abrams and News New England, and let's have a good laugh. They're like a bad comic that you watch at 3 o'clock in the morning on Comedy Central that wouldn't be on regular TV, but we somehow get a laugh at them when we're drunk and eating Wawa subs. That's all I got, guys. Again, this is Matt Cardona. Thank you guys for having me so much. I'm not going to give myself a cheap plug, but I will say continue to watch the National Report, guys, in the comments, because you guys are absolutely awesome, and you help me. You help me deal with the stressful life that I have. So thank you, guys. I am going to hit end now if I can find it, so I can leave and shut my mouth. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Okay, so the one thing I started to say before Matt went on, which I think Matt's fantastic. Josh, his latest thing is bragging about how much money he makes. So he has no driver's license, no car, lives in his mom's basement, and wears the same Puma outfit day in and day out. Good job, Josh. You must be hoarding all that fucking money in the closet or something.
He's been putting all his money into his tits, bro.
Let's fix it with the tits again.
Tit reduction surgery.
Oh man, he needs that shit.
Yeah, we
He
have
does.
room now. Let's hear one of these auditors. Come on.
You guys like my new name?
I do. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, we're not making any money off of you. I mean, honest to God. If we are, if that's what, then thank you. Thank you for the money, Josh and Floyd. Try not to get shot. I don't know what else to say. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, we rich bitch.
I think actually this just shows that Josh has no interest in the First Amendment or whatever, or constitutions or whatever he thinks he's trying to peddle. It's just about the cash. That's all it is. It's about the cash.
Yeah, it's never been about the First Amendment.
And you can tell that by, obviously, this is the lens in which they look at things. That's their first fixation is, how much.
And the fact that he'll go so far as to get Floyd shot for the clicks and views. That's it. Just shows you the mentality. The guy's a fucking sociopath. He's a fucking dickweed. He's about to go to jail for a while. Goodbye. Good riddance. It'll be fantastic.
There are other things that I'm trying to substantiate as to, maybe why he's had so much luck with his court cases. I believe that I may be able to get my way into some actual documentation to prove these claims. If I do, I'm not going to make them in public. I mean, and again, I have a very hard time. I try not to armchair diagnose people that often or whatever. Is he a sociopath? Is he not? Maybe not. I don't know. All I know is that what he is doing is definitely sociopathic. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely no regard for the truth, for any sort of actual mission. He's smart, though. He's smart enough to know that people need a cause to attach to invest in. He's smart. He's smarter than some.
Really is.
Yeah.
He's a survivor. I'll give him that. But he's a scam. He's a scam artist. He plays to the lowest common denominator, and they follow him blindly. I mean, that's all it is. He's slightly smarter than the majority of them, and you can see that with Floyd there.
Yeah.
Floyd's stupid enough to go and almost get himself shot twice because of Josh, and that shows you. That also shows you probably what happened with No Name and Glenn. Probably the same bullshit on them.
Yeah, because Josh is a dickhead.
Yeah,
we
nobody's
know that.
around him for that long. I am no defender of frauditards, but I do not besmirch someone making a legal buck. And no, Fred, I don't necessarily either. But and this is sort of a common theme with some of the things that I've called out in the past and will continue to do. People should, and this is more ethically than legally, but people should be able to have a transparent, clear view about what they are contributing to and investing in, right? So you should ethically tell people X, Y, and Z if you donate to me, right? And if you start misleading people, then it could cross over to being illegal, but at the very least it's immoral, right? Like you just need to be honest. And people like Josh Abrams are not honest about it.
Nope, not at all.
Can I make one comparison?
Yes, of course.
This Floyd is the new bucket boy.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. I mean, he's been doing dumb shit for a while, to be fair. But yeah, no, they're definitely.
Yeah, well, so was bucket boy.
You confused
just a
Josh.
shame.
You confused Josh when you said ethics. That threw them all off the fucking court.
True.
Amoral. Whatever.
We
Did
could
I
be
say
the will.
illegal and immoral? I meant illegal and amoral. I'm clearly what's what I like to say? I'm mincing hairs.
Oh my god.
I'm mincing my words here.
Dyslexic?
Yeah, I'm dyslexic. Oh, don't even get me started on. I can't believe that Diamond Justice hasn't showed up yet to give his invaluable 2 cents. But that freaking guy.
Yo, that guy is one illiterate fuck. I'll tell you that much. Oh, and
What I was saying this in Discord too. Like I made the video, I read. First of all, this guy literally bombed one video with like 20 comments in 24 hours. That's a lot of fucking comments, for one person. Like holy shit, you need a hobby. But he was accusing me of being dyslexic because I had slipped up and said SJV instead of SGB, which honestly I'm not. It's because I'm a fucking hot mess. But either way, like dyslexia has to do with reading and writing, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna roast this guy because he says it like in 6 comments, like she's dyslexic. And meanwhile, like his spelling and grammar is just an abortion. It's just terrible, right? So after reading through, I'm like, no, this guy is projecting clearly, so I'm not going to rash on him. But since he brought it up, like, yeah, no, he called me dyslexic, and he literally doesn't know the difference between you and your 2, 2, and 2. So,
yeah, I gotta
That
tell
drives
you,
me nuts.
he got roasted by a fucking 11-year-old too.
He did.
Like that's another fucking thing. And
destroyed him. Yeah,
and he didn't even have to like curse at him.
I know.
Jesus, man, that kid, he fucking destroyed him.
Genesis says, I just want him to use some punctuation. Yeah. I mean, Diamond Justice might be pregnant because I haven't seen a period from him in months.
Oh,
You probably got that from that joke bot in the fucking Discord server.
Yeah, that was his big defense to it, too. Like, you looked up insults on Google. Like, no, that's Kobog bot. Join our Discord and you know what I'm talking about. Kobug bot is in there. He's our insult bot and he just roasts everybody all day long. That's what he does.
Oh, man.
How in the hell do you know what his probation officer... Hold on. What? How in the hell do you know what his probation officer... Question mark. Where do you get your info? A lot of false reports.
That might majors here.
That might be Diamond Justice right there.
Speaking
Someone
of
tells me this person is in English.
But I think what you're saying is how in the hell do... Wait, hold on. Go back to that, please. I'm sorry. I will not be able to decipher it without having it readily available to try to pick through.
Well, how do you know his probation officer?
How do you know what his probation officer says? I'm assuming. Where do you get your info? Trust me, I have access to his probation reports. So it's not false reports. It's legitimate. And Josh knows that, which is why, if you notice, as soon as I brought up what he told his probation officer, he, get the fuck up out of here. He went hippity hopping on his merry way. He doesn't want to step to that. Yeah. Jeff says, we are just jealous. I am slightly jealous of his tits. Yeah, they are better than mine.
What?
So,
Jealous that we have teeth on this panel?
His
Did you
boob-
see?
He has a point.
Hey, did you see what I
He has 2 points.
Hey, did you see what I posted in the server, Kate, a couple days ago? It was like some strapless bras just to help give you more cleavage.
Me or him?
No, for him, you know, just like
He doesn't need that. That boy has just cleavage for days. I'm saying.
oh my god, I know.
If there's one thing that he exceeds me in, it's boobage. Like I'm not. It's no competition. But other than that, like no, I have a family that I live with and interact with. I have a job. I have a vehicle. I have a driver's license. I have this lovely studio and my friends that come here and hang out so that we can produce a show. Like no, I'm not jealous.
Do you think he'd make more money online if he showed a little bit more cleavage?
You know, we should probably give him that. You know, we should probably give him that cop outfit because he likes to pretend to be a cop so much. Why doesn't he fucking put it on?
He wants to be a cop so bad.
I still have it. I've just retired it from me. But yeah, he can have it.
He showed me his boobies. I like them too.
Yo, there was one day I was in I was like on the live chat, dude, in one of his fucking in one of his streams, and I was like, "Yo, Josh, show me your tits. Come on, please, show me them titties, dog. I just want to see them shits." He kept ignoring me, man. He didn't want to show me.
I will
tits,
pay
man.
$50 for the first person that comes up with a topless picture of Josh.
There you go.
You don't want that.
Are you trying to make money off Josh Abrams? You have made over 200. Well, this must be like. Oh my gosh!
Geez.
You have made over $200 in super chat off Josh. Okay, thank you very much to all our kind super chat contributors this evening. If you donated to us with the intention of benefiting Josh Abrams or on behalf of Josh Abrams or in any way because of Josh Abrams,
You're an idiot.
Raise your hand. Please raise your hand because I'm going to debunk that right now. It has nothing to do with Josh Abrams.
You're an idiot.
There's people who regularly donate. Like he's a fucking.
Oh, Doofy's in here like we made way more than $200. It's cool. Well, I'm going to send a ladies' brassiere to Josh Abrams' parents' house. I'm not just saying that either. I'm literally going to do that. So
Yeah, we're gonna get him some Victoria's
I'm not
Secret.
kidding. I'm really going to do it.
How many beer cans?
Take a picture first. Must see it.
That's a good idea, though, to pay Josh Abrams back for all of his whatever, all the money that we make off him or whatever. We'll give him our beer cans
So he can crush him with his boobies.
or turn them in for nickels.
Oh my god, he's like the bodyguard.
Easy, we need AZ.
He's like that big titted.
Marla is saying, "Let me help." Oh, thank you. Super Jerk 225 is saying not because of Josh, which obviously we all knew. Like, come on now. All right, we got to give the link out because AZ does have a contest coming up, which is fantastic. On the subject of contest, we have been sending out some free merchandise to people. Particularly, we have some people that donate a lot. I don't want you guys just to give us money for nothing. So we do send out T-shirts. Bear with us. Our fulfillment has been extremely slow. So I actually have 2 orders right now, and I'm sure that if you're out there, you know who I'm talking about, that are still sitting waiting for fulfillment. It's about 3 weeks. I do apologize. It's coming. It's just really slow. So because I'm sure that AZ is going to announce her contest, which is a fantastic contest, and we will be sending out a prize for that contest. It'll just be slow with COVID.
It's Doofy used condoms.
Yeah. That link is in the description. Oh, Sugar H2O. It's over here. Definitely not because of Josh. Thank you so much, Sugar. You are my sugar.
I fucking miss that.
Alvin W, thank you. It's just for the hell of it again, not for Josh. So
Here's the difference also, Kate. How many times have you guys e-begged for donations tonight?
oh yeah, no, we never will.
I don't.
Never will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all him and Indie News and Gumby up north does. That's all they just e-beg all day long.
Yeah. When has she ever begged for bail money? Huh? Never.
It's here.
Yeah, exactly.
TikToker is here. It's
know,
my
it's
boo boo. Hi, Tin. I'm so happy.
What's up, Tin?
We haven't seen Tin Knocker in a hot minute. I'm so happy to see
Oh
him
my
back.
god, really?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, where the fuck have you been?
If Josh was a stripper, he would dance for nickels. Yeah, he probably would.
My guy, fucking miss that dude.
Yeah.
You better hop on this fucking the after party, son.
Yeah, get in our after party. We'll get some strippers with nickels just for you.
Tickle, tickle. Here comes my pickle.
Oh, hey, Kate.
Oh my god.
Thanks for letting me come on. My phone is dying.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much. Anytime, Miss Jarhead. We're always happy to have you. I'm sorry. Mrs. Jarhead.
Okay. Take care. Yeah, bye. Take care, all. Bye, Libby.
Here comes trouble.
Oh, here
Hello.
she is. Hey, girl.
Hey, everybody. So, back to the meme thing, right? So, you guys are hilarious, everyone in the chat. And I'm starting like a Pinterest thing with our page, and I need auditor memes, frauditor memes, funny ones, original ones. Send them in on Discord. If you don't have a Discord, we can probably just drop the email. And whoever wins, whoever has the funniest meme, I'll send them some mantle gear.
I like
Hey,
it.
hey, real
Yeah.
quick, can I add something to that?
Yeah.
So, for the purpose of that contest, I'll just make another channel in there that's for the contest, and everybody can just enter their shit in
That's
there.
a great idea. Thank you.
All right.
Definitely.
I will definitely
Like
do
for
that.
example, like what started this is there's a meme I saw. There's only like one auditor meme out there for some weird reason. You figure there'd be more, and it says something like along the lines of it's a cop standing there, and he's like, I need backup. I got a dude here with a camera phone, and he's like telling me he knows more about my job than I do, and it's just funny. Like I need to get this rolling on Pinterest because there's a lot of traffic on there, and we just need some funny memes to keep it moving here, man.
We always need
And I know you guys are creative, especially Sancho. Like I know that dude will definitely throw in some. Stuff.
Can we post more than one?
That's the thing. See, this is the thing because I don't want people like submitting 50 because then they're gonna have a better chance of winning. So I was thinking like three apiece. If you want to do more than one, then definitely no more than 3. And then maybe next week on the show on Sunday, we'll do the winner. So we'll do it that way.
I think Billy Sanders just joined. Did he just get a membership? That's pretty cool. That's our first member. Congratulations. First of all, thank you, Johnny D. But that's our first member. You have access to our emojis. If you want to go ahead and throw Josh Abrams' stupid face up as an emoji, you can do that now because you are a member. So thank you for that. The membership was fun. I figured why not.
Sorry, Christina one.
We should make a two people. You rework the. How about we do different emojis every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll do that because until we get 2 members, they'll only let us do I think 4 emojis, and I have like a lot backlogged. So we have 1 member. We're halfway to being able to put some more emojis up there.
Wait, for YouTube?
Yeah, for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Fixie. You know what I'm talking about with his videos.
I know. No. I'm talking about the emoji.
Yeah, right now I think.
We could take his picture with that. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Christina. Right now we have Josh Abrams' face like, whoa. And then we have the Glenn I can't see emoji. We have a thin blue line emoji, and I can't remember.
We have the emo one?
We have an emo emoji. Yes, thank you.
I love that
So,
emoji.
yeah, if you're a member, you can use those emojis. It's not very much money either. I think it's like $1.99 a month or something like that because, we know what we're worth around here. For how to become a member, you will see on the channel page, there's a little button that says join. You can click join and, they'll give you the rundown on the benefits from there. But yeah, no, I like the emojis thing. Sorry, I just got totally derailed. But yes, the meme contest. Thank you.
So one more thing. So what we'll do is later on, I'll send you, a photo you can put in the community, and we'll do the link to the Discord that way. Then we'll have people submit them that way. No more than 3 of them. So,
right.
So we'll do that later tonight. So look out for that information, everybody.
AZ, I already made the channel, so it's already.
You're welcome. Cool. Yeah, send me the link and I'll get it set up and we'll post it.
Oh, we have our second member now. We can do more emojis. Thanks, the Watcher.
The Watcher.
That's so exciting. Yeah,
so many cool kids at the table now. Jeez.
I like making the emojis. I really do. It's pretty fun. Yeah, that's good. Marla's asking, is this different than Patreon? Yeah, it is. It's a lot less low cost. We appreciate all of our patrons. That's why they have more.
Pass nipples.
What's the word I'm looking for? They have more robust benefits. Like, we will commission our work for you, shout outs, member, or we have, the Patreon requests. Somebody had requested in Patreon that I add Kobug Bot to a video. So obviously he made an appearance. Right.
Another member.
Yeah, but
that video is hilarious, by the way. The video is good editing.
YouTube membership is a lot less low cost. You can just do stuff like, some behind the scenes videos and stuff like that, and the emojis.
Sorry, Sugar. I kick you out of that group.
Dude, Sugar have a little something going on. Don't let them fool you.
Hey,
that?
I like
Oh,
that. That's just dope.
yeah. Get a little trap music going on. Yeah. So we're at about wrap up time now that we've completely gotten thrown off track. So does anyone have any thoughts that is not me?
No, nothing. Nothing comes to mind.
Got somebody in the basement if you want to let him up.
Mitch. Poor Mitch. Mitch is in my basement.
Free my boy Mitch. He didn't do nothing, my guy.
Kate threw him under the bus.
I did sort of. I didn't mean to though. Harry, you got any final thoughts?
Nah, I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
No, thanks for coming. Morgie, how about you? Any final thoughts?
Oh no, just I mean, it's the same thing with Josh all over. He's just a manipulator, and the people that he has following him have got the basic mental capacity of a dead gnat. But you
Yeah.
know.
I have one final thought. So, News New England, you say that, Kate wouldn't be, Maxwell Report wouldn't be nothing without Josh. That's absolutely true for your channel, but not so much for this one. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. We do our own thing. We're good here. Yeah. Thank you,
Hold on.
AZ. My girl, she's on my back. Savage.
Right?
Jeff Parker, we had stopped talking about Josh for months and was focusing on many other people. Josh had to make himself relevant again because he was feeling left out. So he's one who brought himself back in this mess, not us.
Josh has abandonment issues, guys. We got to be aware of that.
This is true.
Billy, thanks for joining. Steve T, thanks for joining. We got some members coming in here.
We got mad people coming in, huh?
I love it.
Wow.
We gotta make some dank emojis. Fixer, I'm trusting you to help too. And AZ,
Oh, yeah.
you're real artistic, so we'll make some good emojis.
Oh yeah.
We can do extra emojis now. I'm happy.
He's autistic.
I'm artistic. Dear
I'm
God.
autistic. I'm on the spectrum, guys.
It's called autism, yo.
I was impressed for a second.
My God.
Yes, I know you do, Heidi.
Heidi,
That's
I
why
don't
we've
think
got
you have a
here.
low IQ, sweetheart. I don't know why you're saying that. Nobody thinks you have a high or a low IQ. That was a Freudian slip for a minute. God, it's hot in here.
It's because of you. We try to flirt.
Okay,
Hold
so
on,
let's
Heidi, make
5-minute wrap up because Doofy and I are probably going to pass out from heat stroke. So let's see. Degeneration Nation, do you have any last thoughts?
Degradation Nation.
No, so just thumb up this video or the stream and subscribe if you haven't already.
We need to do a degenerate and masshole show soon, I think.
Yes.
Degradation Nation, you piece of shit. I hate you.
DJ,
Remember! Hey! Wow, this is fun.
DJ, where were you all night? Like, did you even say anything?
Another member!
Yeah, I did.
Hey.
Yay!
My God.
Have
I
you
don't
just
understand why
not
Heidi
mentioned this? Have you not mentioned this whole program, Kate? Because you got like 10 people signing up within like 10 minutes. What the hell?
What?
This whole super club that you got going on here.
I did. I mentioned that like we had somebody join, and then I said something about the emojis, and then we just had a bunch of people join. It was cool. That's cool.
So it takes one person, then everyone else follows.
Oh, because you get nudes of Kate if you sign
You
up.
don't get you do not get nudes of me. You get emojis and you get some pictures and videos of like us at the studio and like maybe like I think one of the tiers has like some some member only live streams, which will not be nude.
Kate, is there
What kind of pictures
is
you
there
talking about?
Hey, is there
A little risky, maybe.
Risque or risky?
Risky.
Kate, is there at least a
Risque.
video of you twerking? Because I would like to see that.
Oh my God.
Me
He's twerking? Are you kidding me? That's
Yeah.
just it looks like an epileptic.
Can't see Doofy spread
That's fine. I'll be okay
Oh,
with that.
nudes of Doofy. That's what we'll do for members. Doofy
Yep,
nudes.
spread eagle.
You're gonna go spread eagle. I love it. It's inappropriate.
You
My guy.
spread them legs, my Buddha.
Since when have we ever been appropriate?
Yeah, it's true.
Never.
I don't understand why Heidi has such a hard on. She talks shit, but she'll never come up and say something.
I don't have anything against Heidi, honestly. Like,
I know.
I wish
We've
this
never said.
would come up because
we've
she
never
didn't
said bad about it.
Call in.
That's Diamond Justice, by the way.
Heidi is Diamond Justice?
Yeah, that's a soccer count.
No, really?
No, she's a
Yeah.
moderator on NAE.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be disappointing.
You won't do it.
I'm down with whatever gender identity that Diamond Justice has, though. I'm not gonna hold that against him.
There you go. Rada agrees.
Yeah, Rada does, and he's a smart guy, so I'll give him that. But
Oh, I don't think
all I know is that Heidi has never done anything that I find like terribly egregious. I don't have anything against Heidi McKay. If she then come up, give us your opinion. We need a dissenting viewpoint, but other than that, do your thing, girl or Diamond, whichever you are.
Yeah, well, it's interesting, isn't it, that Diamond Justice was so anti Josh until he got his wrench on the channel. So yeah, interesting.
You got another member.
Comfort.
Hey, another member. Thanks, Comfort.
Another one again.
And they got another one.
And another one. Oh my god.
Say DJ Khaled over here. Another one.
I had to.
Oh, thank you, Gail.
Wow.
We'll be working on some really cool emojis. But guys, can one of our members please use one of the emojis right now? Because I've been dying to see it.
Yeah, I want to see.
I just want to see one.
Just let you guys know the
Gail, Watcher, Matt, somebody, can you just use one of the emojis for us?
The clapping you guys hear in the background is Kate shaking her ass.
No, it's my arm fat.
Another one, Johnny D.
Thanks, Johnny.
I thought Josh was in the studio.
We're clapping still. No, I appreciate it, you guys. It's awesome. Thanks for joining us. But if one person use an emoji, I would super appreciate that. Or not. Oh, you get little badges too. Yeah, that's one thing that comes with it. Yeah.
There we go. I see the Glenn and the Josh one.
Do we have them?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Awesome. I love it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I love it. It's just made my night. Thank you, guys.
My God, what the fuck?
Click on sugar to H2O.
So I guess technically we did just make a little bit of money off of Abrams and Saria. Thanks, guys, for that. Your faces make fantastic emojis. Oh, it's so
Hey, Josh,
good.
don't worry. We're milking you for cash, and we're also gonna milk you for your fucking tits.
Your tit milk, yeah, we're gonna
titty
do that.
milk. Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion, please?
Please.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we use some of the super chat money tonight to buy a fan for the studio?
We have two fans in here. Let me explain. So we are still, we got a lot of equipment in here, not so much on the fancy space. So we have a couple fans in there. The issue is that we don't have any windows or ventilation. So it would be very difficult to put an air conditioner or something. But because there's no windows or ventilation, it's just like a sauna. It's like
get a humidifier.
Thanks, sound guy. Juan, I haven't seen you in a while, and I'm so happy to see you because I have not seen you at all.
What's up, Juan?
Love you, Juan.
Hey,
Miss
my
you,
guy.
buddy. Yeah, no, so
I want to be a member.
join. I don't know. I made it as cheap. Like YouTube was suggesting all these. They were like, you should do $20 a month. Like that's fucking crackhead nonsense. We're not doing $20 a month. That's not.
Yeah, I'm definitely joining.
Yeah, join. We'll make some good new emojis. So anyway, I think we're over our 5 minute wrap up. So any last thoughts before we jump out of here?
Oh, get more.
Hey, I don't want to be a whore, but I'm going to be on bounty hunters tonight.
Hey.
What's happening? Sorry, I heard I don't want to be a whore, and then
I don't want to be a whore, but I'm going to be doing some bounty hunters tonight.
are you gonna bounty hunt tonight?
I love that fucking picture.
I'm live at 11, Twin City apprehension team, TCAPs.
Sounds good. Thanks, Michael, Sarah, and couples.
Hell yeah.
And D
Like
Jen.
Thank you, Vital.
And D Jen.
And thank you, D-Gen, my boo-boos.
Hey, Sancho, check your.
Hey, we're
DM.
still clapping. And
Yeah, I
Castlevania,
saw you do.
thank you, Castlevania, for joining.
My guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
so 11
After
o'clock,
party.
you got some bounty hunters on Sancho. That's good stuff.
Yeah, Pat.
Pat, what about Pat? We love Pat. I love Pat. Oh, Pat's a member.
That's got a trumpet to blow.
Boo, you remember anyway. Pat is our a production guy now. He does a lot of work. Let's all have a round of applause for Pat and everything he does.
Thank you.
Smacking my tits right now.
Anyway, as always, guys, we will wrap this up and go right over to Discord where we have our after party. We go in voice. It gets a little X-rated sometimes. Hey. We have a good time over there. So if you're not a member of our Discord, join our Discord. Join our cult. We're in there. No blood sacrifice is necessary. You can do the after party.
And send your frauditor memes.
Yeah,
My
and
God.
frauditor memes. Don't forget the frauditor meme contest. We'll be sending out some stuff to some of the people that donated $20 or over tonight. Please email us info@massholereport.com if you have given a donation of $20 and up. Just give us your screen name, your donation amount, and a shipping address where we can send you some swag, and we will, from our store, because we love you.
It's a doofy calendar.
Because we love you.
And thank you, AZ, for saying my name tonight. I'm warm and fuzzy from it.
Sancho, buddy, we love you too. Everybody check out Sancho, 11 o'clock. He will be live. Till next week, thank you guys so much for joining us. We love you. We always love you. And Josh Abrams, go fuck yourself.